What's up, Nerd Crew? Nurdie J here, and today we're going to take a look at the third member of this giant robot gun thing, and we are taking a look at Gatling Robo. Not to be confused with that blue guy in the middle of this big robot, who is also called Gatling Robo. The difference is, this is spelled the traditional way of just one T. That one is spelled for some reason with two T's. So, yeah, without further ado, let's take a look. Alright, so essentially there is some slight issues with this one, and that's mainly due to there's nothing pegging this in. It's just relying on friction hinges. So that is a slight issue, I would say, and also this is not very supportive. So let's try and put this down. Yeah, so that will just always fold back up. But honestly, I think it looks really good. I like the silver metallics on it. The orange, I don't know. I think it's more of a callback to this AK-47 Robo. But there's no green. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. Because everybody's got black. This guy is the only silver. AK-47 has orange, while the Barrett has green. Anyway, so this is him. I'll just put him down like that. And here he is compared to AK-47. And here he is with the Barrett. He is literally the smallest one. I'll put him in front of Barrett. So that's... I don't know how well this is showing up, honestly. I'm just going to take him and remove that scope. But here he is with the Barrett. Barrett is kind of jutting further back than the Gatling gun. So, and here he is with the AK-47, still smaller. So, put those guys to the side. No articulation. The trigger right here does not compress. This has been an ongoing issue with this toy line. There feels like there was no springs of this guy specifically. He is supposed to have one spring right in the middle, but the thing is, I accidentally tipped this guy as I was bringing him upstairs for the review. Well, actually, it was technically a couple months ago that I brought him up, but thing is that somehow I lost all three of their missiles. And they're just flat gray tipped cones with a stem on the bottom, so honestly, they don't look good when plugged in, but essentially the Gatling gun does not rotate the barrel itself, and there's no articulation. So these are mainly just meant for kind of like display. So to transform him, pull off the front, and then you pull off the handle. So you do that, and then I'll get this out of the way now. I'm pretty sure you want it facing this way with there's a couple screw holes, so it doesn't really matter which way you put the handle, so because it's just a rectangle that's placing in, and it is a little tight no matter which side you do. So this is how you want it to look for now, kind of just like a small gun. But then you come back to the main robot, you split the rest of the barrel down. Then you rotate them out. Then you come to the sides of the gun, and you unpeg it from here on either side, and then it'll unpeg itself from up here. So you do that. Yeah, these little nubby things where they peg in on the ankles here. These little nubby things, they kind of get in the way of the stance, but yeah, these just come straight down like so, and then you bring that down for now, and then you take a finger, get the head out the best you can, because it just flips up, so that is kind of an issue. And then it doesn't like peg in or anything, so it just kind of always wants to go backwards. But then you want to bring this back up, push this button down till it goes past the little nubs back here. And those nubs will actually use the screw holes here and place on the Gatling gun. So, like so. And this guy does not have any weapons. Which kind of is a bummer, but he does look kind of cool though. So, here he is. And for articulation, head is on a ball joint, though, like I said, be careful of that panel, because it will just easily just go like that. Then he does have hinges where you can go like that, in and out, and then rotation, but the rotation you have to bring the arms out, then around, and then back. So let me show you that again. Sorry, that was off camera. So this is how his hands are normally. Well, you want to bring it out, then you want to rotate it to whatever position, as long as it's in the 90 degrees position, and then you can bring them forward. I've tried to put it in an angle like this. It just kind of just droops there a little, so does not work. For legs, can do those high kicks, can do somewhat of a back, and then you can do the high sides. No knees, because they only have a hinge there. No ankles, but that's what he looks like. So, for comparisons, here is Gatling Robo with Barrett, if I can get him straight. So, there's that. Here he is with AK-47. And that's a nice team of ice, would you say so? Got nice different colors. All of them have similar color scheme, except for Barrett. He's the only one with a lot of green, and no one else has any green. So that's kind of where I'm like, okay, since Gatling kind of blends the two ideas, why is he color motifs? I would say he's just copying pretty much AK-47, not really him, and I don't know, I kind of feel like it throws it off a bit. So, that's what I have to say about the Gatling Robo here. And don't forget to like, sub, and share if you feel like it. And next up, for the next video, will be their combined form. So, I hope to see you there. This has been Nurdie J for Nurdie Boys, and I'll catch you next time.